Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to make a cell phone bag. And what we're going to do, we're going to make 15 chains because I did 15 chains for the size of my cell phone. And all you have to do is just do 13 chains or 11 chains and see how the chains fit across your cell phone, okay? Because 15 chains is good enough for my phone, and I'll show you my phone. Oh no, I can't show you my phone because I'm using my phone. Ha ha ha. Okay, anyway, I have some extra cherry red yarn, and I'm gonna use a J hook. Okay, I'm gonna use a 6mm crochet hook. So chain 15, and we're gonna single crochet 14 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When you get to the last chain, which should be 14, you're going to do 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to single crochet the other side going into each chain. So single crochet on the other side all the way down. Make sure you get every chain. See how it looks? Because we're going on the opposite side. That's how it looks. And do every chain. Now this is my last chain. And when you get to the last chain, you may want to use a stitch marker until you get used to doing every row. So right here, you see right here, that's the first single crochet I did. So we're going to go into, we're not going to do 3 in the corner. We're just going to do a slip stitch into that first single crochet we did. You see right here, we're going into the first single crochet and we're going to slip stitch. We're going to chain 1 and we're going to go do a single crochet right back in the same stitch. And we're going to go all the way around again. So what you may want to do is put a stitch marker at the first single crochet. Okay, that's the first single crochet. And we're going to go all the way around until we meet back up to the stitch marker, which is the first single crochet of the second row. So just single crochet all the way around. See, I'm just single crocheting all the way around. You see, just go all the way around. And as you go all the way around in each row, you'll see how the bag starts to curl the higher you go. See, now I'm heading back towards the stitch marker. After a while, you won't need it because you'll see. So see, here's the stitch marker. And I'm going to go right in here. And I'm going to slip stitch, chain one, and single crochet right back into the same stitch. And go all the way around again. You see how it's starting to curl up? You see that? Go all the way around. And it goes pretty quickly making this cell phone bag. See, I'm just going round and around. See? I'm just going around. See? We're heading towards the green marker. Okay, my last stitch is here. Let me see it. My last stitch is here. And then I'm going to go to my marker. And I'm going to slip stitch. Wait a minute. I got to move it out the way. And I'm going to go right into that first single crochet and slip stitch. Chain one and go right back into the same stitch and do a single crochet and keep going all the way around. See how it curls? Because eventually you're going to flip it over like this. I'm going to do a few more rows. See, I'm meeting up to the stitch marker again, doing my last single crochet of the row. And I'm going to remove my stitch marker because it's right here. This is your very first single crochet of this row. Okay, I'm going to remove it. Okay, I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet chain 1, and single crochet right back into the same stitch. Okay, and then go all the way around again. And you can put a stitch marker there if you want. But it's starting to curl. See how it's curling up? I'm going to turn it right side out. Okay. So now, grab more yarn. So now you're going to crochet on the right side. And you know, you can do the same thing for an iPad cover. You just do whatever number of chains you want to do across to make it fit. So this is, I'm going to say you probably have to do 21 or 23 chains. And then you just crochet up 2 more rows up past to the iPad. Okay? All right, let's continue making this. And go all the way around. I'm going to do a few more rows so you can get an idea what it looks like as you go further up. Now, doing a bag cell phone holder for my cell phone, I'm going to see how many rows I went up because I made one previously. So I did 26 rows, which measures 7.5 up. 26 rows is 7.5. That's what I did for my cell phone. Now, if you have a smaller cell phone, of course, you're going to do the height of it plus 2 more rows. That's what you're going to do. You're going to do the height of your cell phone and do 2 more rows. So I'm going to keep moving right along and make more rows. So just take your cell phone and do either 11 or 13 or 15 or 17. It depends on the width of your phone. And it depends on the height of your phone. Okay, so you just keep going around and around. And it works up pretty fast because you can do this in a few hours. And I want to say hello to all of my subscribers and hello to everyone that's visiting me, and hope to have you subscribe. And I'm fairly new. Okay, we're coming to the end of this row. I took my marker off because I pretty much know where to go. Okay, so now I'm at my last stitch. And I'm going to single crochet here. And I'm going to slip stitch right here because it's the first single crochet of this row. And I'm going to slip stitch. You see this? I'm going to slip stitch right here. Chain 1 and single crochet right back into the same stitch. And go all the way around again. So you just keep doing this until you get the height that you want for your cell phone. All right, so just keep going. Very easy. I'm working on my 16th row now. And I just want you to see how it looks as the rows increase. Uh-oh, I chained 1. Did you see me do that? I wasn't supposed to do that. Not yet. Okay. So just keep going. Measure your cell phone. Oh, I did it again. Okay, see how high it is so far? And it goes quickly. It really does. So get your cell phone, and if it comes up to here, just go 2 more rows. I'm going to say go 1 or 2 more rows. Can you see this? And I have a long strap. And see, this is for a bigger phone. And this part is very easy. So I'm going to keep going until I get to the height I want. And then I'll show you how to finish it. And I just ordered some pretty buttons. And they're supposed to come tomorrow or Sunday. So I may have to wait. If it comes tomorrow, I'll finish it. All right? So just keep crocheting. And I'll see you when I get to the height I want for my cell phone. I'm finishing up my 25th row with my last single crochet. I'm going to go to the very first single crochet I did of this row right here. And I'm going to slip stitch. Now, I'm on my 26th row because it's 2 rows past my cell phone. And I'm going to chain 1, single crochet in the same stitch, because now I'm going to go around and I'm going to make my loop. Okay, because this is the front part. The back part, you can just see the seam. And this is where we started at here. So this is the front part, and we're going to continue around the back because we're going to make a loop for our button. And I was going to do a long strap, but my daughter feels I should do a hand strap instead of a long strap. So I'm going to do short straps. Okay, so I'm around the back and I'm gonna meet in the center. So I have to count. Okay, I'm gonna count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I think I have to go to 6 or the 7th one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I counted on each side to see where I go to the center. So I counted 6 here, 6 here. And I'm going to go into this stitch here. What I'm doing is I'm going around. I just single crochet around to the back. And I want to make my loop for my button. So I'm finding the center. I'm a single crochet here. And then I'm going to do a slip stitch. And I'm going to chain 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. I'm going to go back into the same stitch where I did my slip stitch. I'm going to do another slip stitch, and then I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet that I did of this row. I'm going to slip stitch. Okay. So now that I've done that, I'm going to slip stitch to the next 4 stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Now we're on the side here. I want to make the strap, and it's going to be a hand strap. It's not going to be a long strap. I'm gonna chain 1, and I'm going to go into the next stitch, pull the yarn through. You see that? And then I'm going to take the hook out of this first loop, and I'm going to grab this loop, this yarn, and I'm going to go back here to this loop and then go in and go through 1 loop. Do you see that? I'm going to do it again. And try to do it tight. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. This is my 4th slip stitch. I'm going to go into the next single crochet, pull up a loop, and try to keep it tight. I'm going to take my crochet hook from the first loop, and I'm going to hold on to it. Then I'm going to grab the yarn past the first loop and go into the second. Okay, and then I'm going to go into the first loop. You see that? And the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to grab the yarn and go through the first loop. I'm going to release from the first loop, grab the yarn, go into the second loop, and then go into the first loop again. Do you get that? I'm going to grab the yarn, pull the yarn through, and then I'm going to let go, holding on to the first loop. I'm going to grab the yarn, pull it through the second loop, and then pull it through the first loop. There you go. You see that? I'm going to take the yarn, pull it through the first loop. I'm going to hold on to the first loop. I'm going to grab the yarn, go into the second loop, and then go back into the first loop. There you go. You see that? I'm going to grab the yarn, go into the first loop. I'm going to hold on to the first loop, grab the yarn, go into the second loop, and then back. The crochet hook goes back into the first loop. There. Then it starts looking like it's braided. I'm going to do it again. Grab the yarn, bring it through the first loop. Hold on to the first loop. Hold on. Take the crochet hook out, grab the yarn, and go into the second loop, and then back into the first loop. There you go. I'm going to show you again. Grab the yarn and bring it through the first loop. Hold on to the first loop. Take the crochet hook out of the first loop. Grab the yarn and pull it through the second loop, and then put your crochet hook back into the first. There you go. I'm going to show you again, one more time. You're going to grab the yarn through the first loop. Hold on to the first loop. Pull it out. Grab the yarn. Pull it through the second loop and your crochet hook back into the first. Now, if this is difficult for you, all you got to do is chain, I don't know, I guess chain 25 or 30. And after you do the 25 or 30 chains, single crochet back down, or you could slip stitch back down to make it a little thicker. I'm not sure, but this is how I was taught. So you're going to take your crochet hook, grab the yarn, pull it through the first loop, take the crochet hook out, put it through the second loop, and your crochet hook back into the first. You see? See? I'm going to do it again. Take your yarn, pull it through the first loop, hold on to the first loop, take the crochet hook out, grab the yarn, go into the second loop, and then crochet hook goes back into the first. So I'm going to keep going until I have the length of the strap I want. I made my hand strap 11 inches, and I'm going to pull the yarn through both loops, and I'm going to slip stitch, and I'm going to cut my yarn. I'm going to pull the yarn all the way through. I attached it with my large eye needle, and I'm going to bring it through here. You want to make sure you do it good and strong. You want to make sure that you've sewn the hand strap good and tight. And that's it. Now all I have to do is find a pretty button, which I've ordered some pretty buttons. And you have your hand strap. Here's your loop for the button. I'm going to take a picture of this with the button. You'll see it on my channel. And I hope you enjoyed my video. I hope you didn't find it too difficult. Maybe the straps were a little difficult. I'm gonna work on another strap, and that should be easier. Okay, but you can try it, or you don't have to have a strap at all. You see, you don't have to have a strap. You can just make it a cell phone case, and you can use 100% acrylic yarn or cotton yarn. All right. So thank you for being here. Thank you for listening, watching, learning, and I'll see you again on Niecy's Closet. So until next time, have a good day. Enjoy your day. Bye now.